My dear child, do you see how my son, Jesus, broke barriers that seemed immovable? He reached out to a Samaritan woman, someone considered an outsider, showing that my love knows no boundaries, neither by culture, gender, nor tradition. I want you to know this. There is no obstacle too great to keep me from you. Just as Jesus sought her, I seek you, your heart, your burdens, your pain. Whatever makes you feel unworthy or unimportant, cast it aside. For in my eyes, you are cherished beyond measure. Let this story remind you, I call you to step beyond the barriers in your life. Where the world sees division, I see opportunities for healing. Where others draw lines, I call you to build bridges. Open your heart to my love, and let it flow through you to others, even those who seem different or distant. I am with you always, just as Jesus was with the Samaritan woman at the well. Trust in my plans, for they are greater than anything you can imagine. Be bold, be kind, be my light in this world. As Jesus spoke to the Samaritan woman, he offered her something greater than water from the well. He offered living water, a gift that satisfies the soul forever. In the same way, I am offering you this living water today. The world may try to fill you with temporary things, achievements, possessions, or approval, but none of these can truly satisfy the longing in your heart. Only I can quench that thirst. When you come to me, when you open your heart to my presence, I will fill you with peace, purpose, and joy that no one can take away. Do not let your past, your doubts, or the opinions of others keep you from my gift. Like the Samaritan woman who came to the well burdened with her shame, I see beyond your struggles. I see the beauty and potential I placed within you. Come to me, just as you are, and let me transform your life. My love is not limited by where you have been or what you have done. It is my gift to you, freely given, endlessly abundant. So draw near to me. Drink deeply of my grace, my truth, and my presence. Then, like the Samaritan woman, you will be transformed into a witness of my love, sharing it with others and drawing them to me. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are mine. My dear child, as you reflect on the Samaritan woman's encounter with my son, remember how her life changed in a single moment of truth and grace, when she realized who Jesus was, the Messiah, the giver of living water. She left her water jar behind and ran to tell others. That jar represented her burdens, her daily struggles, and perhaps even her shame. But when she encountered my love, she found something far greater. She no longer needed to carry the weight of her past, for she had been set free. What burdens are you carrying, my beloved? What are you holding on to that weighs you down? I invite you to lay it all at my feet. You don't have to face life alone. My arms are open, ready to lift you, to heal you, and to guide you into a life filled with purpose and hope. Just as the Samaritan woman became a messenger of my love, so too can you. Your story, your struggles, and your victories are a testimony of my grace. Never doubt the power of your life to inspire others. You may feel small or unworthy, but I see greatness in you, for I am the one who created you and called you by name. Go forward with courage, my child. Drink deeply from the living water I offer, and let it overflow in your life. Be a light to others, just as Jesus was at the well. Speak boldly of my love, and trust that I am working through you to touch hearts and transform lives. You are my vessel, chosen and beloved, called to bring hope to the world. When the Samaritan woman ran back to her village, she said, "Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did." Could this be the Messiah? She didn't wait to have all the answers or to fully understand everything. She simply shared her experience, and her testimony brought others to me. I want you to know that you don't need to have everything figured out to be used by me. You don't need to be perfect or have all the answers. What matters is your willingness to share what I have done in your life. Your story, no matter how simple or complicated, is a light that can guide others to me. Do not be afraid to speak of the hope and joy you found in me. Your honesty, even about your struggles, can break down walls and open hearts. Remember, I delight in using the ordinary to do the extraordinary, just as I used the Samaritan woman, an outcast in her community, to spark revival. I can use you to bring life and healing to those around you. You may not always see the fruit of your efforts, but trust that I am working through you. Seeds of faith planted in humility and love will grow in my time. So step out in faith, knowing that my Spirit is with you, empowering you and guiding your words. Be bold, my beloved. Be my hands, my voice, and my heart to a world thirsting for the living water that only I can provide. In your obedience and love, others will find their way to me. I am with you always, and I rejoice in the work I will do through you. As the people of Samaria came to hear my son, they believed, not just because of the woman's testimony, but because they experienced him for themselves. They said, "Now we believe, not because of what you said, but because we have heard him ourselves." This is the power of encounter, my beloved. When you lead others to me, they are invited into a relationship that transforms their lives. It is not your job to save them. That is my work. Your role is to point them toward my light, just as the Samaritan woman did. Trust me to do what only I can do. The seeds you plant, the words you speak, and the love you show will prepare the way for my Spirit to move in their hearts. Never underestimate the impact of your obedience, even in small things. A kind word, a listening ear, or a simple prayer can be the spark that draws someone closer to me. Remember, my child, that the same living water I offer to you is available to all who seek it. No one is beyond my reach. No one is too broken, too lost, or too unworthy. My grace is sufficient for all, and my desire is that everyone would come to know the depth of my love. So keep going, even when you feel unseen or unappreciated. I see you, and I am proud of you. Your faithfulness in sharing my love brings joy to my heart. And know this, as you pour out to others, I will continually fill you. My living water is endless, and it will sustain you through every season of your journey. You are my vessel, my beloved child, and my partner in bringing hope to the world. The story of the Samaritan woman doesn't end at the well. It begins there. Her life was forever changed, and through her testimony, many in her village came to believe. This is how my kingdom grows. One heart touched, one life transformed, one light shared with another. I want you to see yourself in her story. Just as she left her water jar behind, I am calling you to leave behind anything that holds you back from fully embracing the life I have for you. Those burdens, fears, and doubts, lay them at my feet. You don't need to carry them any longer. What lies ahead for you is a purpose greater than you can imagine. I have placed within you gifts and a calling that are unique to you. No one else can fulfill the role I have given you. Step forward with courage, knowing that I am equipping you for every good work. There will be moments when you feel unprepared or overwhelmed, but remember, I do not call the qualified, I qualify the called. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. Lean on me, and I will guide you. Trust in me, and I will open doors you never thought possible. Like the Samaritan woman, your story has power. When you share it, others will see my grace and love in your life. Some may question or doubt, but others will be drawn to me through your faithfulness. And as you walk in obedience, you will discover a deeper joy and peace than anything the world can offer. So go, my beloved, walk boldly in the purpose I have set before you. Leave the well not just refreshed but transformed, and wherever you go, carry my living water to a world in need. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are sent. The journey ahead may not always be easy, but take heart. I am with you every step of the way. Just as my son sat with the Samaritan woman in her need, I am here with you in yours. You are never alone, and my strength will sustain you in moments of trial. There will be times when you feel weary, when the burdens of life seem too heavy to bear. In those moments, remember the promise of my living water. It is not just for a single day, but for every moment of your life. Come to me in your weariness, and I will give you rest. Drink deeply of my word, and let it refresh your soul. Do not let fear or doubt hold you back. The Samaritan woman could have chosen to stay silent, but instead, she ran to share the news of her encounter. Likewise, I call you to step out in faith, trusting that I will use your voice, your story, and your life to touch others. You may not see the full impact of your obedience right away. Sometimes the seeds you plant will take time to grow, but trust that I am the one who waters and nurtures them. Your faithfulness matters, even when the results seem hidden. And know this, just as I have called you to pour out into others, I will never let you run dry. My living water is inexhaustible, and my spirit within you will continue to fill you, strengthen you, and guide you. Keep your eyes on me, my child. The road may twist and turn, but I will never let you stumble beyond my reach. I have plans for you, plans to prosper you and to give you a future filled with hope. You are my chosen vessel, my beloved ambassador, and my light in a world that needs me. Go forth in peace, joy, and confidence, knowing that I am always with you. As you continue on this journey, let your heart be steadfast and your spirit willing. Remember, The work I do in you is just as important as the work I do through you. I am shaping you daily, refining you into the image of my Son. Every trial, every blessing, and every moment of quiet growth is part of my plan to prepare you for what lies ahead. Do not despise the small beginnings or the quiet seasons. Even in the stillness, I am with you, working in ways you may not yet understand. The roots of a great tree grow deep before the branches stretch toward the sky. So too are the foundations I am building in your life, strong and unshakable. Lean into me when the world seems uncertain. Let my word guide your steps and my presence give you peace. Just as Jesus knew the Samaritan woman's heart before she spoke, I know every detail of your life. I see your struggles, your triumphs, and the desires of your heart. Trust me to lead you in the right timing and the right way. There will be moments when you are called to stand out, to be bold for my name, even when it feels uncomfortable. Remember, my Spirit goes before you and empowers you. Just as the Samaritan woman overcame her fears to proclaim the truth, you too will find courage when you walk in my strength. Your life is a testimony of my love and grace. Let that light shine, not only in your words, but in your actions. Be a source of kindness, hope, and truth in a world that so desperately needs it. You may never fully know the lives you touch, but trust that your obedience has eternal significance. Walk forward, my beloved, with confidence in who you are in me. You are never alone, and my love for you is unchanging and eternal. As you walk through each day, remember that every step you take is covered by my grace. Sometimes the path will be clear and smooth, and other times it may feel rocky and uncertain. But I am the one who guides your feet, and I promise that I will never leave you or forsake you. I know that there will be times when you question the purpose of your journey, when the road feels longer than you anticipated. Yet, trust that my timing is perfect. Even when you don't understand the struggles you face, know that they are shaping you into the person I've called you to be. The pain, the waiting, the unanswered prayers, all of it works together for your good, for I am using it to refine you. In the moments of uncertainty, come to me in prayer. Ask for the strength to endure, the wisdom to discern, and the courage to keep moving forward. Just as the Samaritan woman received the living water, you too will receive the strength you need, not because of your own might, but because of my power working through you. You are my precious child, and I see the potential within you. There is nothing too great or too small that I cannot use for my glory. Even your weaknesses are opportunities for my strength to shine. Like a vessel made of clay, I mold you into something beautiful, something that reflects my love and light to the world. When you feel weary, I am your rest. When you feel overwhelmed, I am your peace. When you feel uncertain, I am your guide. Look to me in all things, and I will be faithful to carry you through. You are my beloved, and I am proud of you. Keep moving forward in my grace and purpose. I know that sometimes it may feel like the challenges you face are insurmountable, that the weight of the world is too heavy to carry. But remember this, you do not carry it alone. I am with you, holding you steady, supporting you when your strength falters. When you feel that you have nothing left to give, it is in those moments that I will pour my strength into you, renewing you and giving you what you need to press on. In every season of your life, I am there, shaping your heart, molding your character. I am preparing you for the next step, for the next purpose I have planned for you. Trust in my process, even when you cannot see the outcome. I am working behind the scenes, aligning everything according to my perfect will. Do not fear what lies ahead, for I have already gone before you. Just as Jesus spoke to the Samaritan woman with compassion, I speak to you with love and understanding. I know your heart, your struggles, your dreams, and I am leading you toward a future filled with hope, purpose, and peace. When you face moments of doubt, remember the Samaritan woman's encounter at the well. She came to me with a heart full of questions, and I met her with truth and love. Just as I revealed myself to her, I will reveal my plan for your life. Trust that I will guide you step by step, and though you may not always understand the path, you can trust that I am good and that my plans are for your good. Rest in my love, my dear child. I will always provide for you, strengthen you, and guide you. You are never alone on this journey. As you continue on this journey, remember that your life is a reflection of my love and grace. Every step you take, every choice you make, has the potential to shine my light into the darkness around you. Do not underestimate the power of your presence in the world. Just as the Samaritan woman went from being an outcast to becoming an ambassador of my love, so too can you be a vessel of my grace and hope. The world may try to define you by your past, your mistakes, or your circumstances, but I define you by my love. You are not what the world says you are. You are who I say you are. You are precious, you are chosen, and you are loved beyond measure. And with that identity comes a divine calling. When you encounter difficulties or feel the weight of your responsibilities, remind yourself that you are equipped. I have placed within you everything you need to fulfill the purpose I have set for you. Just as the woman at the well didn't need to have all the answers, you don't need to know everything. Trust in me, step forward in faith, and I will reveal what you need when you need it. And as you walk forward, my child, remember to rest in me. There are seasons of work, and there are seasons of rest. In both, I am with you. Just as I gave Jesus rest after he labored, I will give you rest when you are weary. Come to me, and I will renew your strength. You are my beloved, and I am with you always, guiding you, strengthening you, and helping you become the person I've created you to be. With endless love, your Heavenly Father. Share this video if you love God. Subscribe this channel for more blessings. Type